Oh, but there's 4 players on the other side. This is where the brawl could begin. The Paranoia is good for 2. It didn't catch Melza. So he's at least able to keep control of this, and they both walked away. That's the fight on the extremity. YZ opening up the map. That's a big opportunity. Do they opt to go for this? Do they try and fake it out? It looks like they're going for this one.
YZ's keeping that space towards that spawn area, but the waterfall, the retake, is it a pre-take perhaps?
Well, they were thinking about it, right?
Thinking,
They were
yeah.
real close to going for that one, but no, they decide against it. Try and keep cool here. Billy, plant in 5 standing, excuse me, and YZ still with that space. The stun is fantastic for the swing. They're playing him in, but Heat's still fighting back. A 2v2 now, but the time is still on Billy's side. Melza. Oh. K-Knight quick with that, and it's left it all to MTA. Too many targets, Billy. First round's theirs.
That was so well executed from Billy as well. Getting one, like, that's where they want to go.
I kind of like that they put so many question marks around the map, as you were talking about. Rubble, B entrance. Now, with the door back towards C, it's going to pull over at bare minimum Shy. We still have MDA here, so it's going to make it a little bit trickier. Straight on him, YZ couldn't isolate the fight clean enough. Shy's found him, and they've held at least for now. As they expect the rest of the team to come through. 13 seconds, they gotta go at this point. 10 now. Crew should be able to farm this up. Yeah, light work from them. K-Knight the only one to really do some serious damage. Crew keep control. 3 alive. Yeah, couple of rifles lost here and there. Yes.
But with that Neon, with that speed, but they're not finding anything. Another fast opening here.
Oh, but it's gone further this time. YZ just going to throw himself into the mix. But look at the space. Look at the gap between him and the next player. They've got to try and help him out here. Get that pressure building. YZ takes away Heat and goes hunting for more. The man is bloodthirsty, and he's getting his reward. Beautiful damage done. It's 2 players remaining. Flexing good position. Punishing one, but the trade, but YZ. Couple of rifles, so Heat and Kesnet, the ones to watch. YZ. Yeah, he's going to find Melza. Shy tries to do some damage, but it's well controlled. The big threats now coming through, though. Heat and Kesnet make it towards the door, get eyes towards Mound, and do some serious damage. Yosemite and Flexin looking for a corner of safety, trying to find a little bit of something. Get the plant in, get the time on their side. These rifles aren't really recoverable for the, I guess, MTA to be able to pick up one, but still, it's fine. They have 2. They've got the Nightfall. That's going to set things in motion. Flexin playing forward in this. I mean, these guys were the smoke criminals themselves. The Prowl is going to reveal Flexin's position, but he's not really backing down from this. Finally takes the TP away. Prowl's got a long old way to go. And the first spot could come probably from Yosemite here. Cleared by Kesnet. Flexin can't do it all. Crew, with just those 2 rifles, doing everything they needed. A proactive crunch through door. MTA, this has got to be this B piece coming in, already the util being sent.
This lockdown, though, they need to use the Rolling Thunder to extend through, take some space.
They're trying to fight towards door, but YZ going to be hindered here. This is a very difficult round for Billy to the wire sort of situation. Heat good for 1, but the trade comes in. Blue door is gathered, but they're pivoting. But look at Melza's position. This could be huge. He only gets 1. Billy with a new lease of life. They've got to pelt it over towards A, get the plant in. And you're right, Viper's Pit on top. That could be the icing on top of the cake here. But Shy and MTA taking the first couple of steps. 3 players towards Tree. Gonna spot the first. Shy quick with it towards Neff. And feel no pressure elsewhere. Do they start reading this now? MTA looking to maybe secure towards door. But look at this rewalk. Look at this re-clear from Billy. Pushing out towards side. The reposition is dirty for this. So hard for Crew to clear through. And the time's starting to run here. And I think Crew knows it. That little readjust, that pivot back towards site, so perfect from Yosemite and K-Knight. They've got to be happy with this one. And I think Crew knows it. Time to back away from this. Billy, lovely work at the end there. Brilliant mid-rounding. To keep cool about their decision-making. Do they then follow this up? Do they commit? Yes, they do. Paranoia's in. YZ gonna lead the pack. Clear through sight, but looking close by. Shy leans through the smoke and gets his man. K-Knight on a good trade. They're still brawling this out on the site, and it looks like Billy are winning. K-Knight putting up numbers.
Okay,
that denies at least a little bit of security on the site here. It is a 2v3. It is not impossible. It's just improbable. K-Knight gonna be controlled on the site, probably tethered down, yes. But again, Melza, that Paranoia would have to be so key, so good to give him a chance. I don't think that's going to do enough here. So it's just the guns in hand, and K-Knight's still got util.
Ready.
He's going to get caught on that at bare minimum. Melza too, buying great amounts of time here, making this incredibly tricky. An uphill struggle for Crew, so now it's go time, swing time, and K-Knight defends his kingdom.
Receipt as well.
Yeah, we're starting to see this heat up, but I'm worried about the scoreline though, right? It's starting to tilt. It's starting to get a little bit deep. Oh, the Outlaw, this is just going to be a brawl, isn't it? Here we go. YZ, ult in hand, well, on his hand, I guess. It's Kesnit to send him back though. You can't brawl these guys. Oh my god, what is going on between these two? Neff and K-Knight, calm it down. Crew wanted all this chaos. They had the Guardians, the Stingers, the bits and pieces, and they're being rewarded. Oh dear, K-Knight, you clutched before. You can't do it now. That Stinger deadly. And Crew scrounging that round back. Clearly not. Can they do it back to him though? Stingers, Buckies, bits and pieces. And already Kesnit says no. Good trade for YZ. And Shy gonna try and slip away. Smoke instantly put into place. Melza gonna find Yosemite. Not allowing any of that extremity work to come in.
There.
That reposition as well, right after he got that kill, but Billy going into B. What?
They just walk on in. This is an outrageous series already. A quick grab on the spike and get it out of there. We're gonna need a monumental round from YZ or Flexen, but Flexen only has a classic. Right, 2 players, he's going to hear all of them.
All 3.
That's 3. YZ, prime position to be the downfall of Crew. He slowly creeps closer. They have no idea, none the wiser, and Flexen can just wait with bated breath. The one-way still up. He's closing the gap step by step. It could be the downfall, but he's got to get it right. He can't waste his chance, and he doesn't on the first. Takes down MTA, but the tap on the spike will draw the attention, and Billy, against the odds, turning it around. A beautiful, thrifty
Neon on top of it. Oh, man.
That full sense of security could be the death of him here. MTA. You're talking about going up against the odds. This ain't a pretty one. And here we go. He'll be tagged by that.
Prowler in. Oh, man.
This guy is being put through the blender. He's got to keep his life and hold on. Oh, Flexen's the one to do it. Here's the Neon, but it's Shy again. He's been getting some real value here over towards Waterfall. Another attempt at this, but they're going to get the plant now. We're looking at the post plant. They don't have the odds, and Melza catches Yosemite. Now numbers advantage towards Crew. A 4v3, Flexen, K-Knight, Neff still holding here. Sticking towards site, sticking towards CT. No falling back this time. Speaking of time, it's going to start ticking now. Crew need to get a move on, get a wiggle on. Prowler dealt with, turn on the flash, but it's Kesnit. Takes down K-Knight, and Flexen needs to try and create some sort of pressure here as well. Already got the horn back up, but Neff is going to be swarmed here. 3 players, that's 1. Oh, he's got 2 as well. He's trying to find the best chance he could, but Melza keeps cool, keeps the composure, should have time on the defuse. Might look close. He's got it.
0.58. That's
at least it's not just a singular approach. I think it was Flexen trying to support it was. So YZ, got to be careful though. You're right. This is something on a bit of a knife's edge, and Shy's already found Neff. That was over towards B. So you can already see the consideration from Crew. Very prepared for this aggression, but the double down. Look, NRG fell on the sword of Billy's aggression, even on defending sides. Any smoke, it doesn't matter. They're walking it. And there's no finesse to this one. Melza are going to make a very clean, clear-cut start. They should know about at least, Flexen as well. Found him. Crew coming in with all the information. They seemed very prepared for this.
This round's coming all crashing down on Billy. They're given, and just take it.
30 seconds left.
5 versus 1. What can you show us, Yosemite?
Yeah, he's got all of the team going towards his side. Yeah, K-Knight's on the way, but he's done the best he could. It's one singular player. Again, the credit in this round, in my mind, isn't even to how they're approaching it. It's the fact that Crew knew exactly how they wanted to handle Billy in this. And it paid off. It's going to give you that confidence in the calls, the consideration, the prep work. You're feeling like, hey, yeah, we got that read. We knew that aggression was going to come out, especially catching it towards, the B push out as well. Not just the fact it was on Mound, but it is almost that overall ethos. It's already handling that well, showing their composure. Crew with a fantastic, flawless start here in the second half. Yeah, it looks like he can. This isn't bad. 20 seconds now. Crew are going to be running that clock low.
Done, ready from the K-Knight?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping this is going to work out here, but Crew already trying to secure the site itself, but they didn't expect Flexen. Still clearing through, gets 2 to his name and holds down on the site. Isolated the players further back. Heat called upon, does well with 1. Kesnit and Heat in unison. Somehow outdoing them here. I thought Billy got everything right. And K-Knight, sadly, the one who took all that damage early on. The one who suffered from that Outlaw, can't handle them all. Crew righting the ship at the end there.
2 players
Yeah.
walked up towards B, though. This might be a fake towards A to hit B.
but there's still going to be at least one in the way, right? Neff's still going to be here. If it's a crunch through blue door or a pivot through towards A, he's still going to have a chance. Oh, dear. Overwhelmed, the paranoia perfect, everything sent towards him. Neff couldn't even see it coming at that point. And now the red carpet's rolled out towards B until then YZ going to catch him in the heels. Speed up a little bit, take another fight, but there's no one else to swing off this. It's an isolated fight. He needs the help of everyone else, but K-Knight falls as soon as he swings. Billy now, individual fights per 13 seconds. This is getting a little ridiculous. The plant is going to be in, but can they secure this? Mel's positioning should have at least given them Yosemite, but Heat's done that for him. And with flexing, I mean, yeah, how are you meant to try and help out YZ in that? Send through a paranoia and hope? It's not going to happen here. Crew really getting a grip on the protocols and the win cons in this series.
Both teams so good on their attack sides here with very different styles. Crew, slow approach, find the lane of least resistance, and take whatever is given to them. Billy just kind of just runs at them and
dares. And it's a matter of time now until they roll out the red carpet.
But it pulls out the rotation. We already have an Omen here, but Breach and... Oh, that's the opening.
Okay.
3-on-3.
Wait, how? Kesnit going down there is wild. No safety on the plant either. Heat can't go for this. They're trying to play ahead of this. And they've still got 25 seconds. They could move around. There's still more to be done. Noting another player towards CT. They've got to know there's more here. Crew trying to secure the site. Plant is in. K-Knight, you've got to be money with this. Flexin is down so low, 17 HP. It's got to be perfect. It's got at least MTA, but it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. The stun not enough, and Crew
gonna come in for the attack on this opening here.
And I don't know where they go. I don't know what you do. Flexin looking kind of screwed here, barely alive. He's got utility left, right, and center trying to stall them out. Flank, again, it's with a judge, so it doesn't have the same value here. A brilliant readjust from Flexin, though. Calm under all that chaos, still gonna find Melzer. A counter roll, and now, look who's here! Oh, that could have been everything! Why is he flying in? No audio cues to be heard because of that Nightfall, but still, they keep a man to the good. Kesnit shy and MTA now trailing in numbers, and K-Knight, he can tuck into the corner. They're not gonna check in, the reward is there! They stay alive for another, not done yet.
Right there. But that retake wall, very different than what we normally see. It's gonna force the Crew players into the site.
They're gonna hear all of this as well. Yosemite gonna be relaying this information. They can't do much about it. TB gonna come in, so they can at least get a quick rotation through.
Viper's Pit.
And there it is. Surely MTA gonna pop this.
Deep.
Yeah, that CT locked off, but YZ try to catch a little bit of a timing on that. A counter pit on top. Creeps on in, but the shorty waiting. Do they have much more to clear with? I'm seeing at least a Haunt with Heat, but not much more. YZ head first, dives in, trying to be outrageous in approach, out of bullets and out of chances. Yosemite takes down Heat, and now a 3v3. The pit has gone. Billy with a couple of steps, but his Crew keeping numbers, dropping bodies. K-Knight falls, it's Crew with map 1, 13-9. They make it through the chaos. They kept their composure, Josh. And that got dangerous.
Repeat, go A. But here, coming towards B, they got that pistol round. Melzer just backs off, knows he can't really deal with this.
Yeah, instantly calling in the cavalry, but they're going to have the site, at least to the extent where they can secure a plant here for Billy. So wall's going to go up deep.
Deep wall.
Yeah, that's nice. And why is he actually going to try and contest the kitchen too? Why not take the space you feel you've been given here? The knife only noting Melzer earlier on. Ooh, careful. Yeah, almost got caught there. I was worried if someone was peeking on that wall, dropping, but no. All safe, all sound for now. A 5v5 post plant.
This flank.
Oh, the timing though. YZ's position's fantastic, but it is going to be countered in a way. Kesnit, back-to-back impact. YZ needs to kind of almost mirror that as well. Yosemite finally securing the back line, but there's so much pressure. They've already got site control. They've got steps towards this Crew. Clearing out, clearing house. And that's, again, this plays very heavily towards Crew every time this sort of scenario happens. Still with the Outlaw coming in. Light armor on Neff, light armor on Yosemite. Billy, rinse, repeat. Back towards this site, a different plant here, safer, securer. And they do at least have, actually, speaking about it, not that much util for the post plant this time around, so they can't play it the same way.
They're also down a man. Looking to get that opening.
Dizzy going through, doesn't find what they wanted, but Heat's going to kind of backfill the space. You thought that was his every day. Apparently not. K-Knight lives. hard to deal with this deeper post plant, drawing out the utility as they go. And Shy already clearing out Yosemite. Another tap on the spike should draw another player forward. It's going to be Neff this time to challenge, and good trades. Crew keeping this at least competitive. MTA! And they've got time on this one. Crew start taking steps. The knife going to be dealt with though. So they still,
Good
lovely
flash.
follow-up flash. That is fantastic from Neff. Finding Kesnit. That's exceptional work from him. High Dizzy going to come out though, and it looks like they want to fish out on this. This is very early. There's only one player to really work off this, that being Melzer, and they can't get any value for it particularly. All in play. We're into a deeper post plant. Kesnit can't disrupt that. Already falling so early on. No flank this time. Why is he sticking close here? Maybe trying to be a real nuisance, and he is. Great from him to find two. Crew not expecting that level of pressure. And now Shy and Heat, this is tough. So many players that can just swing, catch it, invest a little util, but for me, Neff was the MVP in this round from start to finish. The knife, the flash is Shy, putting up some work here. Oh my, Shy! Stop it.
Right now.
Stop it, flexing. Thank you for that, Billy. As YZ has to back away here. Viper's Pit on top makes this difficult. They've secured the back line as well. They've got a lot here. That's the lockdown here. Gonna force the hand to touch. Does it get dealt with?
Seems like.
It does, just about at the end, so they get to keep their positions, make it harder for Crew to try and clear house. How do they get them out of this Viper's Pit so far with a kill on K-Knight? You can see them considering getting closer. They gotta go now. YZ
Reset.
trying to hold the line, but there's gonna be the defuse starting, and finally taken away. YZ still doing damage. Yosemite falls, and little bro's done the job. Nuts.
Damage.
It's caught both. But Kesnit doesn't care. He's sticking around enough for a shot. There's going to be the ult coming out. We spoke about these ults. But there's no respect being shown from Crew. You got to force it. You got to make them respect you. And that's why they don't. Kesnit's great for it. Melzer on the follow-up. They're locking this down. Now does it swing, though? Billy's starting to clear out, but Heat's made it here. The whole crew is on site, and they are moving.
Flanks on the way.
Fish ult going to come through from Heat, though. That's going to send them forward, flexing. Like an assassin in the back lines. Now gets a challenge in the form of Melzer, but the site's now getting contested. They're under scrutiny, they're under pressure because MTA is just racking up the bodies. Flexing though, trying to be the hero they need, but MTA is cooking them up here, and he's gonna at least get this to off. He has to get off this though. Another 1v1 for pretty much all the marbles here. Flexing, is that work? All of what you did worth it?
He sticks it.
He sticks this. Oh, he just came off in time, Flexing. Saving Billy. At least in this round could be the gateway to it, and the timing's everything. And it's a quick approach from YZ. Oh, and again! Shots missed left and right. Both getting a second lease at life. Who makes the most of it? It looks like Melzer for now going to take down YZ and Kesnit. Still standing, surrounded by the enemy. Oh, they're trying to wrap on him, but you can't shut him down, Crew! Support their man, keep Kesnit alive, and keep the scoreline.
They're going to go in. Once that Viper wall goes down.
Yep, it's go time. Dizzy going to lead the way, clear through on site. They now know that no one's at least in the standard positions. First spot made, and the first frag found is going to be MTA. What are they up to? Billy just walking in, hoping and praying that it works out in their side, and right now the prayers barely being answered. You've got a 1v2. Oh, it's not happening. That just fell to pieces.
Down a few more seconds.
We're getting quite late here, though.
That Viper's going to bypass that turret. This flank is going to be everything. Now, Billy.
With the ult?
They just need to live on the site.
Yeah, can they survive? Oh my, the fish got moves, and yeah, Crew up the site. Flexin has to save them again. We asked him for 4 before, and he's going to have to pretty much do it one more time. He gets 2. Shy, and Heat in unison. 12 was calling, and now it's been answered. It's 12 for Crew now. And Bill...
Else.
It looks like that mid-walk is their cure, their answer. And they only find Shy. Plenty of players spotted. That's 2 more players noted. YZ and Yosemite both going to be considered here, but he's still going for more. He's still trying. Fearless, as you said, but to a fault. There's still 3 players up against them. K-Knight, Flexin, and Yosemite. Kesnit, Melzer, and Heat.
This positioning, though, from Yosemite, he needs that Viper. Flexin needs to be able to bait for him this Gecko Flash.
But he still at least has the alarm bot there. And now that gets dealt with. Does he swing on it? He does. Oh no, but the shot doesn't land how he wants it. But Flexing trying to save him. And now all down a Heat with 14 HP. He's got a zoo worth of animals to go through to try and help him out, but still surely not. No, flexing. And running it late here. They're not the ones really with the pressure. They've got 12 rounds. They get the
30
luxury.
seconds left.
Speaking of luxury, Heat's made it through with a quick attempt towards the site. That's going to be a plant. And they've got to respond accordingly. Already there are issues here. Heat's doing a lot of work already this round. He's got support from Kesnet up top. And he's looking for a fight. Doesn't get what he wants. Neff going to keep hope alive. Bring it back to a 4v4, but you look at the deeper post plants. You're looking at the flank potentially for Flexin as well, who's becoming a heavy hitter for this team. But how many times can he do this? Neff going to have the knife in 4, but maybe it's just the gun he needs. A third claimed in the round, and now a 1v2.
Here at the flank?
He should have done.
Yeah.
Heat, can he keep this? Can he be the one to secure it? Oh my god! On a Heat to this round, forward secure it and keep them standing, but Flexing again! Time is close. Wait, I don't know if
I saw the circle.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
really
think he
not
has
sure. I think it's too late. It is! Crew making it through at the very end there. Billy are going to be devastated with this one.